Hey folks, hi, welcome back. This is Gigi on a budget. I hope you're all doing fine. Today is a little cozy. It's not hot and it's not cold, but it's like cozy. And being that we're starting to get into winter, well, we're supposed to be in Arizona, it's only like 70. It's nice. It's really nice. I thought I'd go ahead and just have myself a mocha, but see what it says, because this is one of my favorite movies. That's right, baby. All right, so let me go ahead and take a little sip. Now, you folks will tell me if I got a little mustache, whipped cream mustache on my upper lip, right? Let's see here. Pretty good. Yeah. Not bad at all. So how are you folks doing today? I hope you're all doing well. We are going to be closing out on another, make sure I don't have any, let my lipstick off there. Lipstick, bye. We're going to be closing out another savings challenge, sinking funds. It's the one that I've been utilizing for around the house. So I'll be closing, because I really had two. One was for, I think, $13.78, and this is for $12.75. We're going to be closing that today. Really excited about that. And that's really the only one we're going to be closing today, because I wanted to have a talk with you folks, and it is going to fall in line in regards to our quote of the week. But let's go ahead and get down to business first, because what we do here is we be saving money. So let's go ahead and drop a little bit of money here, and then we'll go on and continue with our time, okay?
Grow
All right,
hard,
let's
what you
go.
want to be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up.
Alrighty now, so what I'm going to be closing out is our 50 envelope challenge. That's right, folks. And I had dropped money midweek. Midweek clip will be in the comments below, or I'll have it attached. And we'll be dropping $49 today. And let me go ahead and get my green pencil. I really like this box. I ordered BigDog a box of cigars, and I like this box. So that's a cool box. I think I want it so I could get my pencils and pens and markers, whatever I use on my desk. So I really kind of like it. It's kind of cool. So no, these weren't my cigars. BigDog cigars. But I really thought it was a cool box. Okay, where's my blue pencil? Green pencil. Where's my green pencil? There it is. Since we're only using one today. So let's make sure I got it here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. That's right, folks. $49. $49.49. So let's go ahead and make sure I'm in frame. Color that in. I'm still trying to figure out the audio. You know, my GoPro is finally it started to work again, so I've been using that because I do like the picture that I get with the GoPro. You know, I don't really have to do too much to it. My Sony, I'm still have to kind of figure it out. Still kind of, you know, because it's taking over manual. And when I take shots, I tend to take them in aperture mode, which is it's like half of the manual shots. Anyway, getting off track here. Let's go ahead and state that take this out, because we'll be taking this to the bank. That out of there. And I'm going to say this is, do I have my mark pen here? Because I don't have one in there. I'll use this one. This one is, correct word, fully funded. Woohoo! Woohoo! Gigi dance. And we saved $12.75. $12.75 and $12,624. Woo, 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 woo. That's right, baby. Another one. So I think I think one more week I'm gonna be recording, and I think for that last weekend I'll go ahead and do my total that I have to date. I'm going to still be dropping money in, though I'm not going to be recording because I still want to save money. So I'm wondering, I'm thinking, now I'm just thinking out loud, okay, so you guys don't have to answer. I'm thinking, like, because I'm thinking of doing a short the last day of the year with the numbers, and then when I do my our chat, I'll have all those numbers. I don't know. I'm still debating. Can you tell? But that's great. That's another one. So, like I said, I'm hoping it's close to 8. I wanted 10. I know it's not 10. I don't know, but we'll see. I do know I saved some money this year, though, so that's great. So we're gonna go ahead and put that back here with our other. See, here's one here. These are my fully funded that I have. This one. And this one we saved the $395 that we needed for the drone. My external hard drives and my monitor. Took it out of this one. And then of course our Grunge savings, and I'm all done with Christmas. And then we also completed this one, a 52-week challenge. So we did save some money this year, so I'm quite excited. And this doesn't include all of the challenges I saved. These are primarily the sinking funds, because the challenges I saved were also include a portion of the Aruba trip, and we had 2 challenges on that, or savings challenges that I had worked on that fell into this year. So we're going to be getting to numbers here, and I'm going to be really interested to see what they are. I think that I think I'm going to be surprised, and that's just going to encourage me for moving forward to next year. You know what I'm saying? That's great. Yoo-hoo! There you go. So there's no lead in here. This is a regular mocha. So what I talked about, because it's kind of been like a busy week over here, and I was talking to Big Dog because my son, he'll be turning 40 this year. And I was telling Big Dog, I didn't think I had a kid who's going to be 40 years old. Go figure, because I don't feel like I should have a 40-year-old kid, And I was talking to Big Dog, I was telling him, there are certain milestones in your life that really give you opportunity to pause or reflect, or whatever you want to call it, to really look back to see where you're at, or what you're doing. Am I doing what really makes me happy? Can I make any changes? Sometimes I think, because time and money are 2 most important assets. Time is the most valuable asset, because you can't get that back. Money is a very important asset as well. But the thing is, sometimes when you lose it, you can't get that back either. Because let's say that, if you're young enough, you may be able to rebuild what you lost when you were younger. But once you reach age, let's say like me, I'm 66, and let's say I have buku money in my account, like $1 million. I'm just saying, I don't have that, because Gigi's on a budget. And let's say I got involved with this Bitcoin, crypto, whatever. I don't even know what that is. That's just like crazy stuff going on. People losing money. And let's say I lost $1 million. There's no way I'm going to be able to get that money back. There's just no way. I've lost it, because my earning years are well past me. I could continue to work right now, but I won't be able to make nearly what I was able to make or accumulate over the past. Well, because I had been working since I was 13, 14 years old, and I just retired, it'll be 3 years ago, so it's like, there's no way I can recoup that much money, let's say the $1 million over that lifetime. Really, it's almost like a lifetime. Like 50 years? Yeah, like 50 years. Wow, 50 years. 50 years, over 50 years. Within the next, because I think I got a solid 25 years ahead of me, you know what I'm saying? I mean, my family, they have longevity on their side. My mom, she's still rocking it. She's going to be 85. My dad, he was 91 when he passed. My grandmother was in her 90s on my dad's side. My mom's mother, I think she was in her 80s. I don't know if she was in her 90s. A lot of my dad's brothers, my dad was one of the younger ones. A lot of them were well into their 90s. Late 80s, early 90s. I know that my mom, her grandmother lived a long life. So there is longevity, knock on wood, on my side. you know. So and not only that, you know, when I say my mom, she's quite vitality. You know, she's excited about things. She's curious about things. You know, the past few years, you know, with my dad have not always been easy. You know, but I see that, you know, my dad passed in June. You know, and as time goes on, I see her. I don't know what it is that I see, but something's coming back. You know, I'm not quite sure what it is, because my mom really did it on her own with my dad. You know, me and Big Dog tried to help. You know, and we helped where we could, but my mom was the one there day in and day out. You know, and she just wanted to make sure that, you know, he was taken care of the way she felt that he needed to be taken care of, and she did that. You know, but also that's a very draining, and it takes a toll on a person, and I see, maybe it's her energy that I see coming back. You know, she's getting perky. Okay, Mom, I don't know. That's a word that came to mind. I don't know what to tell you. But, like I was telling Big Dog, I go, I want to, you know, because there comes a point in time, like, you know, when my boy being 40, you know, this is a good time for reflection. Are you where you're at? Are you doing what you want to be doing? You know, don't waste your time. Don't waste your time on people or things or situations that are not getting you where you need to go, or get you where you want to be, or be who you want to be. Don't do that, because in the long run, it means nothing. It means nothing. You know, the only person you got to be true to yourself is the only person you have to be true to is yourself, and of course, make your peace with God and have some type of, because I believe that you have to have some type of faith that, you know, whether or not it's God or religion, whatever you want to call it, but something that, you know, there's a higher power and that you're in sync with. That's what I believe, you know. So, you know, and I've always felt that, you know, sometimes, like my ex-husband would ask me, there were tough situations we've been going through, and he would ask me, well, how do you know it's going to be okay? And I would just tell him, I just have faith in knowing. I guess it's just what faith I have has always kind of geared me. If I make a decision, I truly believe that's the right decision. And if it's wrong, I'll take the hit, you know, because lesson learned. But I just have faith in knowing that what I'm trying to do is the right thing, and that's all we can do, you know. And I find as a person gets older, let's say me, you know, I think I got a solid 25 years ahead of me. I like to think so, that I can be vibrant and curious and excited about things. I think I can. That means I don't want to waste any time. I don't have to waste time on things I don't want to do. I don't have to waste time on people I don't want to see. I don't have to waste time in situations I don't want to be in. Really, you don't have to waste your time. I mean, you don't have to be mean about it. You don't have to be a biatch about it. You know, there's a way to be nice and just remove yourself from the situation. Remove yourself from the relationship. But just be honest. Be honest about the people that you're with, and be honest to yourself most of all. Because at the end of the day, it's only you. You know, I used to tell my team, you know, because they get frustrated about situations at work, or, you know, or else they carry stuff from home, and, you know, sometimes there's a lot of commingling stuff going on. And I would tell them, I go, look, the only thing that matters, because I've been fortunate, I had jobs that I think I did well. You know, I like to think that I touched a few people along the way. I've heard back that I have had a positive influence. I like to think that I did, you know. But like I would tell my team, you know, when I have conversations with some of them, at the end of the day, you know, because sometimes the job is just a job. Sometimes it's a career. That's great if you find yourself in that situation. But sometimes the job is just a job. And to me, you know, I've been fortunate enough to have jobs that I enjoyed until, like I say, there was no longer a payoff. I had to move on. But there were jobs, a lot of my jobs that I did have, I always learned something from them. They were always stepping stones to something better. And I enjoyed the time I was there working with the people that I worked with until I knew it was time to move on. And it's okay to move on. You don't have to stay at a place that you're not feeling good about yourself, because it's so hard to get up in the, you know, we have to work hard as it is. You know, you want to make a living, you want to provide for your family, you want to provide for yourself, or if it's your pups, you want to provide for whatever you're providing for. You want to get up and knowing that you're doing something good. And sometimes when you're in a job that is not giving that to you, it's very, very difficult. And what happens is, I think that eats a little part of your soul away, because you're just in the mines, man. You're just grinding it. If you don't have to be in that situation, don't do it. I've been in situations that maybe the pay wasn't great, but I love the people I was working with. That was my payoff. And you have to understand what your payoff is. If your payoff is it's a crappy job, I don't like the people I'm working with, but man, I am banking it. Own that, and be okay with that, and feel good about what you're bringing home to the table for your family. Don't let all that other crap get in your vision of why you're doing that. Because who's at your table? At the end of the day, who's at your table? Nobody else. I'm thinking nobody from the factories at your table. Nobody from the offices from the table. Nobody from the corporate boards at your table. Just you and your family. That's what it's all about. And if you can find some sense of peace in knowing that maybe I don't like my job, but I enjoy the people I work with, and the money's not bad, or the people are not good. the money's not good right now, but I see that there's a chance for opportunity, and you're willing to wait it out. Be okay with that too. But own your decisions and the reasons why you're in situations that you're in, because you know what? At the end of the day, it's your decision. People say, "Oh no, I didn't have any other choices." No. I firmly believe we all have a choice. It's just not always easy, or they're not always. There's always a choice, good, bad, or indifferent. There's always a choice. It just depends on how you want to look at it. You know what I'm saying? So. I think as we get closer to the end of the year, it does give us time, just like my boy turning 40. It gives him time to reflect. Are you where you want to be? Are you doing what you want to do? Do you feel good about what you're doing? Not just for a boy, but for myself or anybody. You feel good about what you're doing. Do you feel like you're doing good in the world? Are the people around you, or do you feel loved? All those are all things that every once in a while, it's okay to think, reflect on and feel good and think about it. If I have to make changes, make the change. And don't make the change with somebody else. You make the change for yourself. Now, let's say that you're in a crappy relationship. Sometimes, I know, we could sometimes be in crappy relationships. But really, why is it crappy? Do a self-examination. Is it crappy because maybe I'm not bringing my best self to the relationship? Or is it crappy because I don't want to be there? Okay, examine why you don't want to be there. Is it them? Maybe the time that you were with them has gone by. Maybe there's no longer a payoff for you. I'm a firm believer that many people will come and go into our lives, and they'll make an imprint. And I believe that sometimes we're supposed to learn something from these people. And sometimes we're not even aware of that until after they've already gone. Or sometimes they're leaving us with something that we're supposed to be giving to somebody else, and we're not even aware about it till they've already gone through our lives. How many people do you know that when you were a young adult, young in your careers or young in your jobs, like, oh yeah, I remember, and I have a few people like that I do appreciate the opportunities that they offered me, and I did learn something from them. I've got a few people like that in my own career that I appreciate very much. And I know that I did learn a lot from them, and it's okay to thank them. If you ever get the opportunity to thank them, you should thank them. But anyway, like I was saying, sometimes as we get closer to a close of the year, it's good time to reflect. Where are you at? Are you where you want to be? Do you feel good about what you're doing? Do you have good people around you? What is it that you want to do? Nothing ain't going to happen until you make the change. You know what I'm saying? So, I think that's all for today. I think it's just a time for reflection as we get closer to the end of the year. So, having said that, here's the quote. I think it kind of falls in line as to what I was saying here. So let me get it here. I did save it. Here it is. This is, Harry Potter. I realized it was even Harry Potter has something smart to say every now and then. Well, you can tell I'm not, I went to the very first Harry Potter. I was I was working with Tiffany, and her 2 boys were probably about, I took my daughter too, so my girl was probably about 13, so they must have been like 8, 10, and Harry Potter just came out, so she was working, she was covering the office, and I had the weekend off, and I told her, I'll take the kids go see Harry Potter. That's the first one and the only one I've ever seen. But anyway, whole other story. Here is the quote of the week. Time will not slow down when something unpleasant lies ahead. That's right. That's right, folks. Even though there's something crappy you know is coming your way, it's not going to stop. You avoiding it's not going to help it. You're not changing your direction. It's not going to help it. It's still going to happen. But the way you handle it, the way you deal with it, can make it truly unpleasant. Or maybe it still is going to be unpleasant, but maybe you can make it better by the way you handle it. But it's not going to stop, because time will not slow down when something unpleasant lies ahead. Time don't stop. Like my mama says, time don't stop for nobody. I'm just saying. So I thought that was a pretty good one. You know what I'm saying? Time, money, all important assets in our life. Right now is a good time for reflection. Where do I want to go? What do I want to do? Where do I want to be? What's your word for next year? I'm still trying to think. I'm thinking wellness. Mind, body, and soul. That's kind of what I always try to pick a word for the year. I don't really. Last year, 2023, my word was kind. And I kind of did that as a tribute to my buddy, to kind of really, because she was the kind one between me and her. She was very, very kind. We were like good cop, bad cop, so now you know who the bad cop was. But anyway, and I try to think of, I don't really think I came up with a solid word for this year. I still don't think I really did. I didn't even do a board, what do you call it? I can't read over you. All the things you want to accomplish. I can't remember that board. I'll put it right here. I've done that in the past. I did it in 2023. I don't know why I didn't do it this year. But I think wellness, I think that, one more thing before I finish. Passed my class. Final. Got an A. Woohoo! Gigi's still on it. She's still working. And that class was nutrition and wellness, and it kind of made me have a better understanding about the whole science of our body, the science of food. It was really interesting. So I think next year my word will be wellness, and then under that is mind, body, and soul. Because all those things have to be in sync. So that's why I'm thinking, mind, body, and soul, I think I kind of like that. So my word's going to be wellness. I don't even know why I started talking about that stuff. We were talking about time and money. All right, let me go ahead and have another drink. Maybe I do need to put something in my mocha. What do you think? Some Kahlua? Rum? Hey, Cashmere Mama, what do you think? But anyway, I think that's it. So remember, this was a quote, and bring it up again. Time will not slow down when something unpleasant lies ahead. It's not going to slow down. That snowball's coming. You can run as fast as you can, but that snowball's coming. All right? Okay, folks, I think that's it. I look forward to our next chat. It's great. We close out another sinking funds, right? That's right. We're snowballing these savings plans. These savings challenges, sinking funds this year. So anyway, you folks have a good one. Tits up. Don't work too hard. The end of the year's coming. Time for reflection. Be good to yourself. And until next week, ciao.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a